Crime rates have gone so high that kids and teens ending up in jail isn't uncommon. These same young ones are the future of their respective country, and they still choose a different path that will take them to the darkest of places.
What you want for your lives? Come on! Somebody raping you in the middle of the night because you're the new meat on the block.
Today, we're going to tell you about the top 5 kids and their reactions to life sentences. Let's get started.
Your existence. 2 beautiful, innocent lives were denied a full life.
It's not unheard of for teenagers to break the speed limit, but what Cameron did was beyond unacceptable. A mother and her daughter were killed due to his reckless driving since he was driving too fast. When the woman's husband found out that his wife and daughter had passed away, he was reduced to sobbing uncontrollably. To make matters even worse, Cameron decided to take the hit-and-run approach to the situation and did not even turn around to check on the woman and her child to see if they were okay.
The truth behind this is that you are privileged. You killed a mother and a daughter. You did. No one else in this city but you did.
The judge sentenced him to life in prison with a minimum term of 24 years. And as we had anticipated, Cameron was completely taken aback by the news.
It really breaks my heart. And I wish I could take it back every day.
Was planning to apply to the University of Michigan and spend the following 4 years there. However, the acts she committed altered her path. She had no idea she would be sentenced to spend the next 16 years behind bars. It was determined that she was responsible for the death of Dustin Frolka, an innocent 19-year-old.
Brother, you took my nephew. Most, but not least, you took a father from his daughter.
When she witnessed the judge handing down his decision, there was not the slightest indication on her face that she was sorry for what she had done. How is it possible for a young person to develop into such a callous murderer? She eventually said that if given a chance again to be in that position, she would never do the same thing. But we can't travel back in time, Samantha. It was determined that Cook, from Florida, was responsible for the carjacking. Her mother lost all composure and started yelling when the court told her that her daughter would spend the next 20 years in prison for her crime. Her reaction was so severe that the judge could not continue with the hearing. In the end, the judge reduced the sentence to 11 years, stating that the initial punishment was too harsh because of a misunderstanding between the woman's previous counsel and the woman's previous prosecutor.
I think he got potential on the side of that.
Pull the trigger that killed your son, now masturbates to memory. Love you.
Lane was proven guilty of murdering 3 high school students in the state of Ohio. For his ferocious act, he was sentenced to life imprisonment without parole. The judge was truly in disgust after not seeing a single sign of remorse on his face. To make it worse, Lane wore a shirt with "Killer" printed on it and gave a vague excuse of having anger management issues as the sole reason for murdering those students. In California, a young man named Fernando, who was only 18 years old, was taken to court on various accusations. He was facing 2 counts about distinct classes at A.B. Miller High School, and he entered a not guilty plea to both. Upon learning that he would be required to remain in custody, he immediately began sobbing and screamed, "No, you cannot keep me in jail. I want to go with my family." That's all for today's video. See you next time, folks.